NASA says global sea levels rose by more than expected last year. The agency blamed an unusual amount of ocean warming combined with water from melting glaciers.
The global sea level rise is higher than expected. It clocked in around 0.59 centimeters per year. It was expected to be around 0.43 centimeters per year. Why does this matter? Well, two reasons. Number one, it's not just that the sea levels are rising. We know that. It's actually that rate of change. The rate of that rise is picking up. And number two, about 2/3 of this rise was deemed to be due to thermal expansion, which is the warming of the ocean water. So as we have a greater concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, that's trapping heat. And our oceans are actually absorbing around 90% of that heat.
By 2050, the world's population is expected to reach 9.8 billion, and nearly 70% of these people are expected to live in urban areas. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at some of the most sustainable cities which are currently under construction.
From smart, high-tech cities to forest cities, we will be taking a closer look at what urban life is going to be like in 2050. The world's first forest city, created to fight pollution, is now under construction in Luzhou, China. It has been designed by Stefano Boeri architects, who have been developing green projects all around the world.
The futuristic forest city will be home to a community of about 30,000 people. It will be covered in greenery, including nearly 1 million plants and 40,000 trees, that together absorb almost 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide.
As a result, the forest city will help to decrease the average air temperature, improve local air quality, create noise barriers, nurture habitats, and improve local biodiversity in the region.
Similarly, in Malaysia, a forest city has already completed its first phase of construction. The project is planned to be completed in 2030. It is said to cost $100 billion and will house 700,000 people.
The plan is for the project to be a green oasis that uses the latest green and sustainable technology. However, the city is being placed in a region of mangrove forests, which are incredibly important for infant sea life. The developers are planning to combat these issues by planting a 250-hectare seagrass plantation and 9 kilometers of mangroves.
Accepted. Please take your change. Club card accepted. Please take your change. All of your Tesco points add up.
You can find ghost towns all over the world, and even right next door to New York City, in Bear Mountain State Park, Doodletown, filled with inhabitants up until the relatively recent past, all eventually pushed out by the growing park. On a hike through the abandoned hamlet last summer, I felt an eerie sadness peering into these woods, seeing hints of the lives lived here. Fences separating tidy yards where children once played. Robust homes once towering above the ground, from which their foundations now barely protrude. I marveled at how this turns into this. And yet, I couldn't help but feel something else. The unexpected joy at how the earth has acted in our absence.
When humans leave, nature rushes in.
To process these feelings, I spoke with two authors who have thought a lot about places after people.
My name is Alan Wiseman. I am the author of a book called The World Without Us.
I'm Cal Flynn, and I'm the author of Islands of Abandonment: Life in the Post-Human Landscape. From the perspective of nature, a ghost town is a newly vacated set of physical structures that present an opportunity. For example, shelter to particular mammals, as we find in the island of Cyprus. An endemic species of sheep has recovered its numbers after a huge crash because they are sheltering in abandoned villages within the no man's lands there.
The speed at which nature reclaims these spaces can depend largely on the climate.
In a tropical environment, it's very hot, it's very damp, it rains a lot. You will see that these places transform very, very quickly.
The Caribbean island of Montserrat's capital was abandoned after a volcanic eruption in 1995.
It's not so long ago, but compared to a lot of the other sites that I visited, it really had a kind of lost world atmosphere to it.
In The World Without Us, I visit ruins in Guatemala. We were just walking over hills that were really buried pyramids. On top of them were growing entire rainforests.
It's a different story in much colder ghost towns, like former Soviet mining settlements.
It's much slower as ecosystem to reclaim these kind of spaces. And so you can walk around these places that have been left for decades and find the old Soviet remains.
And what of the mental impact of passing through places like Doodletown?
I think there's something quite humbling about the ghost town. It says to us that your daily worries, your daily anxieties, one day this too will be dust.
A chance for humility and hope.
Life always bounces back. And when I look at a city that has been abandoned, I see less the destruction than I see the resurrection of nature.
I searched in your eyes, but they're empty now. And I meant to try, but I let you down. I lied when I said I'll see you out. Who will I turn to now? Climbing the rock or high. danger. I was on fire and you put me out. You tried your worst, but I stuck around. None of that matters now. Climbing the rope high and low, the words in your throat and cold on my toes. Even around, I watch you go. You turn to smoke. Girl, I watch you flicker, 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 flicker. Girl, I watch you flicker, 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 flicker. Girl, I watch you flicker, 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 flicker. Girl, I watch you flicker.